a father's love, strong and true. Unseen rivers run deep for you. Foster beds and empty hearts where love's a distant dream. I wonder if they see me, or if I'm just unseen. I'm unwanted, just a fixture in a room, a child lost beneath the silver moon. Here am I, Lord, send me. I'll go where you lead. Through the storms and the trials, you're my every need. You're my beacon of hope in the shadows fall around. Your love is like a lighthouse guiding me. I'm safe and sound through the winds that try to break me and the doubts that steal my way. I'll break free from the chains that bind. Step into the light, leave the dark behind. Here's to America, brave and strong. To the unsung heroes who carry us along. Freedom rings in every town and street. Soldiers' burden too heavy to keep. Now there's a war at home, deep in his soul, where the battles rage on and the wounds take their toll.
The plans I have for you, oh, they're good and true. Plans to prosper your heart in all that you do. With hope like an anchor, strong and secure in every siege.
Voyage, ahí vamos ya. The journey of life beneath the stars. Every chapter, every song leads us where we belong. Le voyage, our hearts will rise through every season, through every sky. I'm flying like Superman, soaring through the air with every heartbeat. Girl, I'm always there. Your kiss is my kryptonite, bringing me to my knees. But with you by my side, I can do anything.
Revelation, redemption rising, Christ is returning in the flame. He is faithful, crowned forever King. Every knee shall bow to his name. Saints are singing.
That's a father's love, strong and true. Unseen rivers run deep for you. Foster beds and empty hearts where love's a distant dream. I wonder if they see me, or if I'm just unseen. I'm unwanted, just a fixture in a room, a child lost beneath the silver moon. Here am I, Lord, send me. I'll go where you lead. Through the storms and the trials, you're my every need. You're my beacon of hope in the shadows fall around. Your love is like a lighthouse guiding me. I'm safe and sound through the winds that try to break me and the doubts that steal my way. I'll break free from the chains that bind. Step into the light, leave the dark behind. Here's to America, brave and strong. To the unsung heroes who carry us along. Freedom rings in every town and street. Soldiers' burden too heavy to keep. Now there's a war at home, deep in his soul, where the battles rage on and the wounds take their toll.
The plans I have for you, oh, they're good and true. Plans to prosper your heart
my kryptonite, bringing me to my knees. But with you by my side, I can do anything.
Revelation, redemption rising, Christ is returning in the flame. He is faithful, crowned forever King. Every knee shall bow to his name. Saints are singing.
That's a father's love, strong and true. Unseen rivers run deep for you. Foster beds and empty hearts where love's a distant dream. I wonder if they see me or if I'm just unseen. I'm unwanted, just a fixture in a room, a child lost beneath the silver moon. Here am I, Lord, send me. I'll go where you lead. Through the storms and the trials, you're my every need. You're my beacon of hope when the shadows fall around. Your love is like a lighthouse guiding me. I'm safe and sound through the winds that try to break me and the doubts that steal my way. I'll break free from the chains that bind. Step into the light, leave the dark behind. Here's to America, brave and strong. To the unsung heroes who carry us along. Freedom rings in every town and street. Soldier's burden too heavy to keep. Now there's a war at home, deep in his soul, where the battles rage on.
Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm so honored that you're here. We have people joining us on YouTube and you guys here on Zoom as well. So I just want to thank you so much. I am so honored that you guys are here tonight. And I just want to share with you something that's very exciting for me, something that I didn't know was going to actually take place or not. But it's something I've been working on for quite some time. Most of you, you probably know that I am an author and have written several books and have contributed to Chicken Soup for the Soul and just done a variety of different things. So to add to my repertoire, I actually had a bunch of stories that I have kind of written over the years. They were too short to do anything with, per se, but they were also too long to really write a book. So I just kind of held on to them for years. And not all of them are stories, but most of them are. But a lot of them are also just kind of fun little ditties and just, you know, different things like that, that just were kind of inspired, if you will. So I don't sing, I don't play instruments. So you're probably wondering, how in the world do you release a musical album when you don't do any of that? Well, the truth is, I'm the writer. And so what I did, to give you a little bit of backstory about this album, and it's called Anthology of Anthems, a storybook in song, volume 1. We also have volume 2 coming out very shortly. And both albums are there's a total of 42 songs that I wrote, and they're all included on both of these albums, both volumes. And what ended up happening is I actually have a friend in Nashville that I actually reached out to, and I said, hey, I've got an idea. Instead of writing a book and instead of writing like a collection of short stories, because they don't all fit together. So I thought it would be kind of a weird short story book when there's not really a theme to any of the songs or any of the stories, quite frankly. And some of them are very heavy. Some of them are very deep. Some of them are just kind of fun and lively. Some are just whatever. And I told him, I said, so I really am thinking about putting them to music. But of course, I don't play an instrument. I don't sing. So what do you suggest? He said, well, actually, it's not as hard as you would think. And he said, I can help you with this. He said, I've got access to a lot of different programs. I've got access to a lot of different performers, different, demo singers, different things like that, that are unnamed, uncredited demo singers. And We've got some AI technology that we can put this through, auto-tune systems that pretty much every artist uses. And he says, but in order for you to really make a difference, you have to become a member of BMI or ASCAP or one of those organizations. And so I became a BMI member, which is not something that's necessarily easy to do unless you are a songwriter and you have to include your anthology, if you will, or your discography is what they call it, in order for them to consider you as a writer for BMI. So I'm excited to announce that I am officially a songwriter with BMI Record, or not BMI Records, but BMI, the publishing company. And this is going to be my first release. So much to my excitement, tonight is the first of a few preview parties that I'm actually doing where I'm going to share with you a few of the songs that I wrote, very different styles. They cross the genre. They're everything from country to gospel to jazz to rock to, big band to fun and classical. You name it. It pretty much covers the gamut. Some of them are very deep and very heavy. So I will forewarn you, you will probably need some Kleenex because there are a couple of songs that are pretty deep and heavy. They're beautiful. They're inspirational. Everything I do is inspirational. It always has a message. But there's also some fun ones tonight. So fun ones that I think you will really enjoy. And so I'm going to kind of take you on a roller coaster of emotions. And then we're going to open it up that if you have any questions at all, please feel free to put them in the comments on either YouTube or Zoom, wherever you're watching. And we will take time to answer any of those, talk about the comments, answer any questions that you may have. But before I get started on the first song, I want to share with you that the album is going to come out on the 28th of August. So it'll be available for you to purchase if you want it, or you can stream it on just about any platform that you ever wanted to stream it on. So everything from Spotify to iTunes, Amazon, Pandora, iHeartRadio, you name it, even Napster, which we haven't heard a lot about, but Napster still exists and you can stream it on that as well. Each of the songs are going to be available separate, so you don't have to buy the entire album. You don't have to stream the entire album if you don't want to. You can actually stream each individual song or purchase each song for like 99 cents. But then the entire album is like $19.99 or something like that. I didn't set the price, so I don't really know what the price is, to be honest. The pre-sale actually happens Sunday the 17th. So this coming Sunday, they're going to release it so you could pre-sale, so pre-order it basically. And then on the 28th is when it comes out. So it's not coming out on disc. It's just coming out on streaming platforms, just so you know. So I don't have any physical copies, which I would love to have, but we don't. But other than that, if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I will take time to answer them. But let's get started. I want to share with you my first song, which I'm very excited about. All of these songs, they're all like babies. It's like giving birth to your children because this is something that's so dear to my heart. And really, it's just about the message. So this first song really is about life's journey. And it's a positive, uplifting song, just a fun, feel-good song to get us started. And then we'll get into some heavier, deeper stuff. I even wrote a song for my mother, and I'm going to share that with you tonight as well, and a few others. And so I'm sure you'll relate to several of them. Don't worry about, you don't have to be on camera if you don't want to be on camera. You don't have to unmute yourself. You don't have to do any of that stuff. I just want you to sit back and just listen. And then, feel free to add in comments what you think. I would love for you to share with me what you think about the song in the comments, and I'll be sure to read them. If you hate them, let me know. These are not going to be singles on any radio station, but I really would like to know your opinion. So it's not going to hurt my feelings. And I'll be honest with you, not every song is going to be your style. Everybody has different tastes, different flavors. Some of them you're going to like, some of them you may not. Some of them you may like the beat, some of them you may hate. It's okay. There's something here for everybody. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one is, again, uplifting. It's called Odyssey, and I hope you like it.
took their flight. Each heartache's a lesson, a tale to unfold. We're weaving our stories in threads of gold.
This is our odyssey, soaring so high, through the storms and the sunshine. Together we fly. Every tear, every joy, it's all part of the ride. We're writing the chapters with love as our guide. So lift your hands, feel the fire inside. This journey's an anthem. Let's dance with the tide.
Through cities and shadows, across mountains wide, we find strength in the struggle and the love that's inside. With every heartbeat, we're living so free, celebrating the moments, just you and me.
From the night spent dreaming till the morning breaks, we're carving our path with each choice that we make. No closing chapter could ever define the spirit within us. We're destined to shine. This is our odyssey, soaring so high, through the storms and the sunshine. Together we fly.
Every tear, every joy, it's all part of the ride. We're writing the chapters with love as our guide. So lift your hands, feel the fire inside.
This journey's an anthem. Let's dance with the tide. Heartbreaks and victories, all intertwined in the tapestry of life. Love is never blind. We stand on the mountains, shout to the skies, embracing the journey with open hearts and eyes. As the moments unfold, we let the past go, embracing the future as we follow the flow. This is our odyssey, soaring so high, through the storms and the sunshine. Together we fly. Every tear, every joy, it's all part of the ride. We're writing the chapters with love as our guide. So lift your hands, feel the fire inside. This journey's an anthem. Let's dance with the tide.
So here's to the journey, the battles we've won.
With every new dawn, our adventure's begun. Together we'll sing, let the world know our name in this odyssey of love.
We'll never be the same.
Yeah, this is our odyssey. Feel the beat of the night, embracing the journey. We'll ignite the sky bright.
All right. Well, that's the first one. So just kind of a fun little ditty that I put together, but something that just is kind of a fun way to kick it off. But I wanted to share with you something that's a little bit closer to home and something that's a little bit heavier. This particular song I actually wrote because it really shares kind of a story of a mother who has an unwanted pregnancy, and she thinks about giving up her child. And so she decides to take him to a fire station and drop him off, only to then feel the weight of the conviction of leaving him behind. And then the rest of the chapter unfolds. So this song does not have personal meaning to me, but it's one of my favorite songs I think I have written. And it's one of the longest, or one of the oldest stories I've had in a long time. and it's called Right Where You Belong. Or I'm sorry, Right Where I Left You. Wrong song. Right Where I Left You. So anyway, with that in mind, I hope you enjoy this one, and I'll share some more about it in a minute.
On that summer morn, a heavy heart in tow, pulled up to the fire station, feeling all alone. My little boy's laughter echoed deep inside, but life had its plans, and I had to decide. With tears in my eyes, I kissed his tiny head, left him in the care where my fears had led. But driving down that road, it hit me all at once. I turned the car around, couldn't bear to let him go. Right where I left you, in my heart you stay. Every moment I'm missing, every night, every day. I believed I was strong, thought I could pull through, but how could I leave you right where I left you? The first day of school, with your backpack on tight, I held your hand, said you'll be alright. But as you turned away, I had tears in my eyes, leaving you on that playground with a heart full of pride. I felt the weight of love and all the years we shared, but today you're moving on, knowing how much I care. Right where I left you, as you step through that door. Every moment I'm missing, can't ignore anymore. You took a piece of my heart when you walked away, still remembering the love that never fades. Years have gone by and you found your bride, bowed your head in prayer with me on your side as she walked down the aisle. My heart broke in two, letting you go, knowing I was losing you. You held her hand tight, said your vows so true, but my soul was aching right where I left you. Right where I left you, as you took her as your own. Every moment you're creating, love we both had known. Though you're starting a life, it's hard to see it through, 'cause I'm still holding on. Right where I left you. Now the phone rings and it's bad news tonight. Your mama's in the hospital, doctors fighting the fight. With each word you said, I could hear your pain. But as you sat beside me, I felt the weight of the rain. When they called it, your heart shattered like glass. Kissed me one last time, knew this moment wouldn't pass. Right where I left you, the memories remain. From the fire station shadow to the heartache and pain.
right. What did you think? Oops. Replay. Let's not replay it. One of my favorite songs I ever wrote. I really like this one. I just love the message behind it. It really inspired me when I was thinking about this story of this mother and the love that she felt for her son. And it just, it's heavy, but it's inspirational. And I just love the way that it turned out. I love the music. I love the vocals. I just love the orchestration of it all. I love the piano. It just really, it's one of my favorites. So I love that song. And it's actually the oldest song that I've written because I had this song on my heart for probably 10 years. And so this is one of the ones I've kind of had buried in the deep treasure, but it's also one of my favorites. So, all right. So I'm going to share another song with you that's pretty heavy, but then I promise we're going to do something fun. So this one is heavy because it is a true story. It is actually a story that I lived about my mother, so who is no longer with us. So it's deep, it's heavy, but it's got a beautiful, gorgeous story. And it took me a while to figure out how in the world to put this into a lyrical format because it's a story that my mother used to tell me. And she always did it every Valentine's Day. And it's called Mother's Roses. And it's actually a story where she would always get 3 roses and she'd put them in a vase and she'd tell the story about how the 3 roses represent the Trinity. And so the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And she said, but it also represents Jesus, you, and me. And she used the scripture about how a 3-corded strand is not easily broken. And that's why the 3 roses were important. So the melody and the music actually tell the story far better than when I actually tell the story, but it's actually one that I lived and we used to do every Valentine's Day as kind of a tradition. Well, as you may know or may not know, in 1991, I lost my mother when my sister and I and my grandmother and my mother, all 4 of us were in a very tragic car accident, and both my mother and my grandmother died in my arms. So that's what this story is about. It's dedicated to my mother in the memory of her loss. Well, really her gain, because I know where she's at. And this is a hopeful message, but it's a true story. And I hope you like it. And I hope it gives you a different perspective whenever you think of roses again. So here's Mother's Roses. I hope you enjoy.
Sitting on the front porch underneath the old pine tree, Mama used to tell me stories, her sweet voice a melody. She'd share the tales of love, a faith that never dies, about roses in the garden and the way God designed. She'd say, you see, my child, those velvet petals divine, a symbol of a royal robe His Majesty enshrined. The red is His blood, extending mercy and grace. He gave us this beauty as a symbol of the love He embraced. Oh, Mother's roses, they tell a story so dear of God's favorite bloom, holding every trial and tear like rich perfume. Its fragrance filling the air, lessons wrapped in red petals, a symbol of love beyond compare. The evergreen stem, a sign that death won't erase, a stem of thorns like the crown He displayed. When the rose starts to bow and the petals begin to fade, like drops of his blood, our eternity he engraved. Mama put 3 roses in a vase, the Father, the Son, and Spirit full of grace. A 3-corded strand cannot be easily broken, just like Jesus, you and me, even when love is unspoken. Oh, mother's roses, they tell a story so dear of God's favorite bloom, holding every trial and tear like rich perfume. Its fragrance filling the air, lessons wrapped in red petals, a symbol of love beyond compare. In my arms, her life began to cease. Into his arms, the Prince of Peace. Together with God, I know her spirit is at rest. Now when I see roses, I am truly blessed. When it was time to say goodbye, I promised she would never fade. From memory, her legacy will always be displayed. I gave her 24 roses on the casket where she laid, a display of love everlasting, where memories were paved. The rose of Sharon, a symbol of his love, lives now forever in the garden up above. When I miss her tender words, her warm embrace, I visit the roses and still see her face. Oh, mother's roses, they tell a story so dear of God's favorite bloom, holding every trial and tear like rich perfume. Its fragrance filling the air, lessons wrapped in red petals, a symbol of love beyond compare.
All right, there you have it. So anyway, so my song for my mother, I thought it was beautifully done as well. I think that the orchestration turned out really, really well. But as you can tell, most of these songs are really long. So now you understand where it didn't work really for a book, but yet it was too long for a normal song that you would typically listen to on the radio that's only about 3 minutes. These are about twice that. But I do have some that are not quite as long, but some that are fun. And so since I kind of brought you down, kind of, depressed everybody, I wanted to bring you back up again and share something with you that I hope you will enjoy. This is just kind of a fun song. Anybody who knows me knows I love the beach, knows that the beach is my happy place. And of course, I had to do something that would kind of offset the heaviness of some of the music that I've done. And because I'm obviously very deep when I write, but this one is just fun. It's just kind of got a Caribbean flair. If you like the beach, you're going to love it. If you don't like the beach, you probably won't like it at all. It may not even be your style, but it's a little bit Jamaican sounding. So I kind of went out of my realm. Again, like I told you, it crosses this album crosses every genre. You'll find a little bit of something for everybody in it. And this is one of those songs that you probably wouldn't expect after you just listened to these last 2 songs. But here's called Vitamin C, and I hope you enjoy it.
Oh, it's time to unwind. Let the waves take me away. Let the sun kiss my skin. It's a perfect day. Got my toes in the sand, feeling so free. The ocean sings to me, it's my remedy. With every splash, the worries fade. Underneath this golden sun, I'm not afraid. The palm trees sway like a gentle breeze. Whispers of happiness carried by the sea. Here's my escape with every heartbeat. My soul dances wildly to the rhythm of the heat. Vitamin C, come set me free. With sun and salt, this is where I wanna be. Where laughter echoes and the tides play along. Oh, the beach is my happy place, my endless song. Sun glistens bright, I'm sipping on coconut waves, crashing close so I can't get enough. Shells on the shore, treasures from the deep. Every moment here, I truly wanna keep. Friends by my side, surfing the waves. Time slips away, this is how we play. The salty air fills my lungs with delight. Underneath the stars, we'll dance through the night. Vitamin C, come set me free. With sun and salt, this is where I wanna be. Where laughter echoes and the tides play along. Oh, the beach is my happy place, my endless song. With the tide, I'm alive as the sunsets glow, painting the sky with the vibrant show. No cares in the world, here I'll stay a while. With every wave that crashes, I can't help but smile. So let the ocean remind me of how to be. In this beautiful moment, I'm finally free. So here's to the sunsets, where the sky meets the sea. To the laughter and joy, oh, just you and me. Underneath this bright umbrella, we find our peace. In the warmth of the sun, all my troubles cease. So raise up a toast to the life we lead. With every heartbeat, the ocean we need. From morning till evening, I'll stay in this bliss. In my happy place, I'm lost in sweet reminiscence. Vitamin C, come set me free. With sun and salt, this is where I wanna be. Where laughter echoes and the tides play along. Oh, the beach is my happy place, my endless song. So let the waves crash and the seagulls scream. I'm living my life in this sun-kissed dream. Vitamin C, forever I'll be in my happy place, wild and free.
There you go. Just kind of a fun little pick me up song, just something that I wrote because, of course, the beach is my happy place, and it's the place that I love to go to when life gets a little stressed out or whatever. So this is just kind of a fun thing. And Denise, I saw where you commented where you're going on a cruise in a few weeks, and we are too at the end of November. And so I'm really excited because this song kind of inspired me or was inspired by the thought of, going to the Caribbean and just kind of having fun. So I had to kind of make it the Caribbean feel and give it that, Floridian feel, the tropics and everything that we love. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's just one of those fun, happy toe tapping songs that I really enjoyed. Now, there's something that came up because somebody asked me after they once heard this song, they're like, okay, one of the last lines in the chorus, the singer actually says vitamin C. Was that an error? And I said, no, actually it was a play on the word, because sometimes when I talk about vitamins, I'll say, do you need your vitamines or whatever? So I kind of put a little play on vitamin. And so I actually did that in the song as well, just to kind of make it a little bit fun. So it's not a mistake. It was intentional. And so anyway, that was just kind of one of the fun things that we did with the song, and something that nobody else will get, but it's kind of my personal little play on the word vitamin. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. So, all right. I'm going to, now that we kind of built everybody up and had fun and on the beach and all that stuff, I'm going to play another one that's a very heavy. But then we're going to play another one that's very fun again. That's very different and something that everybody can relate to. But both of these songs, the first one is really about loss, but it's also about being found again. And the title of it is called Again, and you'll understand why when you hear it. But I do want to share with you that it's a heavy song. It's a sad song, and it really talks about anybody who's ever experienced loss. This is an inspirational message just for you. So I hope you enjoy it.
Still set a place at the table, still reach for your hand in the dark. Your laugh is an echo in silence, a flicker that still lights my heart. I walk through the memories slowly, like pages worn thin from the years, each one a whisper, a shadow, each one still drawing out tears. Know that I miss you more than words can hold, a longing carved into my soul. I count the stars and say your name as tears break through to stake their claim. The ache won't leave, but love remains until I hear your voice and see your face again. Your sweater still hangs by the doorway, your scent lingers soft in the breeze. Sometimes I still hear you speaking, like wind moving through the trees. I find you in quiet reflections, in songs that we used to play. And though you're not here beside me, you never feel far away. Know that I miss you more than words can hold, a longing carved into my soul. I count the stars and say your name as tears break through to stake their claim. voice and see your face again. A cardinal came to my window, a little red bird, bold and bright. It sat there still like it knew me, bathed in God's holy light, with a promise that forever holds, a whisper in the quiet night, that love like ours never fades. It only slips through heaven's gate. Know that I miss you more than words can hold, a longing carved into my soul. I count the stars and say your name as tears break through to stake their claim. The ache won't leave, but love remains, until I hear your voice and see your face again. And when my race comes to an end, I'll be running straight to you, to hear your voice and see your face again.
Phew. Okay. So you can imagine how hard that one was to write. Just saying. But it was definitely kind of a cry from my heart, because of the loss that I have experienced in my life, not just with my mother, but we've had a lot of tragedy in our family. And, this doesn't just apply to somebody who maybe has died. It could really apply to anyone who may be in prison, maybe long distances away, somebody you are estranged from, haven't seen in a long time. It can be someone that, you've just lost contact with and you just miss them. And that's really what this song was about. It was absolutely about just really missing someone that meant a lot to you. And whatever reason that it separates you, that's what this song was about. And it was meant to minister to you, to bless you, but it's just raw, it's deep because it cuts deep. But I thought it was beautifully done. The vocals were fantastic. The cry in the singer's voice really captured the essence of the song. And of course, with the piano background and the violin, that only added to the texture of it. And so it's another one of my favorites. Matter of fact, I love them all. I'm not biased, but I am, because they all mean something. And a lot of these we had to perfect. And this is one of those that when it first came back to me, the melody wasn't right. The music was a little bit faster pace. And I'm like, nope, we need to bring it way down. This is raw, a cry from the heart. I need for this to really feel the emotion and the depth of sorrow that someone feels over the loss of someone they love. So it's deep, it's heavy, but I'm not going to leave you there. I'm going to take you on another emotional roller coaster ride, but this one is a fun little ditty that I wrote, and I call it a ditty because it is. It's a blast. Quite honestly, now that I brought you way down, I'm going to build you way up. So with that in mind, this is actually the last song of my preview tonight. And it's actually, now this song that you just heard is called Again. And of course, it's sad, it's sorrowful, it's deep. This next song is called Saved Again, but it has absolutely nothing to do with the song you just heard. And it's not emotional, but it's really, really fun. And it's actually based on something I have said before. And it's I have used the phrase, "Don't make me have to go get saved again." And what that means is when people start irritating you, when they start working your nerves and you're trying everything you can to not, get in the flesh and get all ugly and get nasty and get down at their level. And you're just, everything about it is you're tried to your last, like your last nerve is just spent and you've just had enough. I always say, don't make me have to go get saved again. And so that's what this song is. And it's one of the funnest, happiest songs that I wrote. And it totally captures exactly kind of how I use it as tongue in cheek, if you will. And I know you'll be able to relate to it, because I don't know anybody who hasn't, somebody hasn't been on their last nerve. So this is a good song that I think I'll leave you with, and I hope you enjoy it. And it's called Saved Again. And it's kind of, and here's the thing I also like about this song before I actually share it with you. It's kind of got a New Orleans jazzy vibe to it. So again, you're going to notice that I kind of take you on this roller coaster ride of emotions, but also a roller coaster ride of music. There's not one genre. I mean, everything that I write, it kind of fits. I get a tune in my head thinking this song needs to be this style. And so that's what this is. This is kind of a jazzy New Orleans style song. And I just hope you enjoy it. It's one of my favorites.
Well, I woke up blessed with grace today. Had my coffee, bowed my head to pray. Said, Lord, help me walk that narrow line. Then I hit traffic and lost my mind. That minivan cut me off real bold. I said some words that weren't too holy or old. Took a breath, counted 10, whispered, Jesus, not again. Don't make me have to go get saved again. I'm trying real hard not to sin, biting my tongue, holding my peace, but y'all testing my sweet release. I said hallelujah this morning, amen. Now I'm battling demons in the break room again. Keep pushing my buttons, I can't pretend. Don't make me have to go get saved again. Karen at work got something to say. Acting like she runs the place all day. I smile and nod like a saint should do. But my left eye twitching and I'm turning blue. The devil's busy, but I'm staying strong till she comes at me sideways, dead wrong. I step back, count to 5, say, Holy Spirit, keep me alive. Don't make me have to go get saved again. I just got baptized last weekend. My halo slipping, Lord, grab my hand before I catch a case or lose my stand. I came to love, not to offend, but you're making it hard to not condescend. Oh, mercy me, I say it again. Don't make me have to go get saved again. Now I ain't perfect, but I'm trying, okay? But if one more fool tries me today, Lord, turn this water into wine real quick before I say something that don't sound too slick. Don't make me have to go get saved again. I'm holding on tight with a pad and pen, writing down names I need to forgive. Lord, help me love while I still live. They throw shade, but I'll transcend till they push me right to the bitter end. One more time with a grin. Don't make me have to go get saved again.
great. What'd y'all think? I love that song. That's one of my favorites too. Like I said, I don't have one that's not a favorite, but anyway, that was just kind of a fun song that I thought everybody could really relate to, kind of a dance number, toe tapping, just kind of gets you in a good mood. And, but yet has, one of those messages that everybody kind of enjoys, but I hope you guys really enjoyed it. So before I let you go, please put in the comments if you can, or if you want to come off mute and say something, please let me know what you think. These are just a few of the songs. I mean, literally, we haven't even touched the majority of them. These are literally just 6 songs that I did for this album. Like I said, there's 21 songs on volume 1. And there's actually 21 songs on volume 2, and every one of them are different. It's just, I mean, it covers the gamut. I've got some great country songs. I've got gospel. I've got pop. I've got jazz. I've got even some rock sounding songs. So even though I don't have music videos to them, I'll give you a little bit of a preview before I leave you. These will just be audio, no video, but just a few songs that, some other songs you may hear. So at the beginning, when you first joined, you probably heard a few little clips from a variety of different songs that I have going on, but on the album. So I'll just kind of play a few of those clips again, and some of the ones that are going to be on volume 2 as a little preview. And by the way, next Wednesday, a week from tonight, I'm doing another preview, but I'm actually going to do one geared towards a dear friend of mine who actually runs a military support organization out of Colorado. And she and I have been friends for many, many, many years. She actually helps soldiers with intervention and PTSD and helps prevent soldier suicide. So one of the songs that I wrote is called The War at Home. And I actually debuted it yesterday to her and let her hear it ahead of time. And next week, she's going to bring together a bunch of people. We're going to do the exact same thing again. We're going to debut The War at Home to the rest of the public. And you are more than welcome to join us. You are invited. You don't have to be military to participate. It's not all going to be about military. We're going to release some other songs as well. But Debbie's going to be here. She's going to talk about her organization, because The War at Home and a couple of other songs that I wrote, we're actually using to help raise money to help prevent soldier suicide. And so the proceeds from all of those songs are going to go toward her organization. So I'm really excited about that. But please join me next Wednesday as well. And because we're going to do that premiere and premiere some of those songs as well as a few others. So we're going to do it again, but this time I just want to share with you before we close clips, not the full song, but clips of some of the other songs that I have on there, just to give you a little bit of a flair of what other types of songs you can hear on this album. And you'll notice that they're all extremely different. Very different styles. But anyway, so give me just a moment and I will play these. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for just a moment. Okay, hold on. We're going to okay. So give me 1 second. Should put the song, not the full song.
In a world where I don't fit, just a shadow in the night. From house to house they say that I just don't feel right. Broken plates and whispers, a home that feels like chains. Lost in a cycle of sorrow, drowning in the pain. The laughter fades like echoes, the warmth is hard to find. In rooms that used to hold me, I'm just a ghost in my mind. Foster beds and empty hearts, where love's a distant dream. I wonder if they they see me, or if I'm just unseen. I'm unwanted, just a fixture in a room, a child lost beneath the silver moon, waiting for a hand that never comes, and a heart full of love. I pray I'm unwanted, maybe someday. From the sunrise on the shoreline to the lights of midnight streets, every step's a different heartbeat, every soul a melody. We dance through the laughter, we dance through the rain. Every joy, every heartbreak has its own refrain, and every moment writes a page in the book we can't replay. But we keep moving to the sound of the life we found. Le voyage, ahí vamos ya, the journey of life beneath the stars. Every chapter, every song leads us where we belong. Le voyage, our hearts will rise through every season, through every sky, till the music fades away and heaven calls our name.
Well, she walks in wearing pearls and perfume. Sweet tea smile fills up the whole room. She'll hug your neck, call you darling too. But if she says you tried, she means, oh honey, you're through. She'll say, isn't that something, when you spill the beans, and you'll never quite know what she really means. Bless your heart, sugar, that's what she'll say. When your casserole's burnt or your hair's gone astray, it sounds like she's praying for your brand new start. But down here we all know she's roasting you apart. Oh, bless your heart. Well, down in Magnolia County, neath the warm southern skies, lived Miss Ruby in a clapboard house with flour on her thighs. She cooked up fried chicken and she prayed till the stars came out. But when trouble came a-knocking, she'd run that trouble out. Oh, Miss Ruby, Lord, she's holy and she's sweet. Got a Bible in her right hand, fire dancing in her feet. She'll pray for your salvation with an iron skillet in her hand. Feed you cornbread and beans, none finer in the land.
She's got a smile that'll melt your guard, a perfume trail that hits you hard, red dress swinging in the midnight light. You don't see the fangs till she takes a bite. She's been missing somebody 1,000 times. Each I do was another crime. Takes your money, your love, and your pride, leaves you hollowed out and cold inside. Black widow, wicked as they come, weaving a web till the deed is done. I hold the door, let the lady through, flash a little smile, yeah, that's what I do. Praise, don't please, and thank you, ma'am. Faith in my pocket and work in my hands. Some folks say I'm a little old school, but class never goes out of cool. I'm still a gentleman, baby, that's my style. Walking with grace and a wink and a smile.
All right. So those are just kind of a few of the songs that are on the albums. And I just kind of wanted to share. You see, I mean, pretty much everything you could imagine. So there's all kinds of music there for everybody. And so I just hope that you will enjoy it. And again, if you want to hear more, we're going to do some more next Wednesday at the same time. And I would love for you to come and join us and learn about some of the other songs that we got going on. But I hope you enjoyed tonight. Thank you so much. Please put in the comments which was your favorite song tonight, if you have one. And we're going to do a drawing, and I actually have some gifts that I'm going to send out to everyone who attended tonight. And those will be going out in about a week. But please put in the comments, and I will read them. Your feedback, let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know which was your favorite song, which is your favorite style, and we'll play some more of those. But I just am so honored and blessed that each of you took time out of your schedule to join me tonight and listen to my music from my brand new album. It's called Anthology of Anthems. And I just really appreciate you guys coming tonight. So it really means the world to me. So I'm going to stick around for a little bit. If anybody has any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Please put them in the comments, and I will be happy to answer them. And also just know that I'm going to send you a little gift after this week, and as a thank you for attending. So what was your favorite song? Anybody? So Denise liked the first song. That was Odyssey. Is that the one you liked the most? So that one's fun. So that one was, of course, you know, my real estate company is named after Odyssey, and it's Odyssey Real Estate Services, but it was all based kind of on this voyage, which is what the song is about. So that's cool. Aubrey, I'm glad you came. She says she is happy she got to listen. There's a lot more. There's going to be some fun things in there too that you haven't heard yet. There's a lot. I mean, like I said, I haven't even begun to touch even half of the music that is on both of these albums. We've got 42 songs. Crazy. That's a lot. Most albums are, 12 or 13. Mine's 21 on each album, which is wild. The question came up. Somebody actually asked the question, why did you put so many songs on one album? The truth is, I just wanted to get them out there. I just wanted people to get them. I want them to have, that's why it's called an anthology of anthems, because I really feel like they are kind of a heartbeat of different emotions, different stories. They tell different things. And you'll have, they will go from all over the place. You're going to have heartbreak. You're going to have laughter. You're going to have joy. You're going to have pain. You're going to have sorrow. You're going to have encouragement. Just everything you could imagine. It is absolutely going to take you on an emotional roller coaster. And that's why Odyssey was the first song that I actually put on the album, was because it's all about life's journey. And life's journey is a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster ride of emotions, ups and downs, good and bad, sad and uplifting, just all that. So anyway, so did you guys have a favorite song? Anybody? So I saw where, trying to read the comments a little bit. Naisha liked Black Widow. So that's kind of an interesting little song. Okay, she wants to know how many songs I'll be previewing next week. There will be at least 6, possibly 7. One of them is definitely going to be the one I wrote for military. It's called The War at Home. That one is definitely going to be on there. I've also done a couple of patriotic songs, which I'm going to be premiering next week as well. And then there are some other fun songs on there too. And anyway, Denise, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. And I'm really glad you got to join. I know it was kind of a last minute for you. And thank you so much. I hope that this blessed you. I hope it ministers to you. And I hope that each and every one of you, as you leave tonight, that you really just enjoy kind of the variety, if you will. And again, not every song is going to be for everybody. Some people don't like certain styles, and that's okay. I purposely did this to not fit any particular genre because I wanted it to reach people on a broader scale and people that like different tunes or different styles or whatever. And some of them just fit, like like the song Saved Again. That one, I don't know. It just, in my heart, it just was one of those where it just had to feel jazzy. It had to feel uplifting. It had to feel fun. And kind of, it reminded me of, I know this is going to sound kind of crazy, but it reminded me of kind of like Tiana in Disney, just that whole New Orleans feel and that jazzy, feel. So that was just kind of what was going through my mind. And so I knew it had to be that kind of a song. So anyway. Okay, so my comments aren't working very well. So what's up with that? Okay, here we go. Great. So thank you so much for the compliments. Thank you. I have been so blessed. Again, I'll let you go. I know it's late at night, and I just appreciate you staying up late with me. And thank you again. And please join me next week because I'm going to have a lot more songs. And we're going to talk about our military and what we're doing to help raise money for them and premiere some songs that I think will really speak to you as well. So I hope you really enjoy it and have a great night and have a great rest of your week. And don't forget, album comes out August 28th. I love you all. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening. And also, by the way, if you want to see the videos again, you can go to the YouTube channel and actually see them again. All right.